Hey guys, I am Beltran. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am hoping to do a quick video, but I wanted to share some information with you guys that I don't know whether anyone's actually done on the YouTube channel. So I am a bit impulsive, and I don't mind being told when I'm wrong. Just when you tell me that I'm wrong, just do it normally. You don't need to call me a twit or a stupid idiot or a celebrity obsessed nut, or a fuckhead. None of those things are necessary. If I'm wrong about something, just inform me. Okay, so the 5G video that I had up, a lot of people were saying that's fake, that's fake, that's fake. But just saying something is fake doesn't mean it's fake. I needed a lot more than just people saying it. But the consistency, the consistency did get to me. So obviously the consensus there was that the video was fake. But to say something is fake is not enough. So my friend Stephen Roberts sent me this link. And this is the first piece of information that I have had that really disproves that video. So I'm here to disprove the video that I put up on my own channel. Now, I was obviously affected enough that I changed the title. It started off as The Dangers of 5G to an illustration of the possible dangers of 5G. So I did kind of have the information um, get to me, but it wasn't sufficient. Now, I will put my hand up and say it is absolutely my job to not be impulsive and to make sure that I don't put up that type of information so immediately. But so that's on me. That's completely on me. All I'm saying is that once something is up and the information is inaccurate or the whole thing is false, I would personally prefer that that information be given to me with a link rather than just a statement. Oh, by the way, that's fake. That's a 4G phone. I can't tell that's a 4G phone. It just looks like a smartphone. You know, how am I to know that? So this website here, androidauthority.com, and then it's an article that's been written. Anyway, so I have here, this is how a microwave works, and you can certainly burn steel wool in a microwave. However, microwaves produce radiation that is much higher in power than your smartphone uses for calls. Furthermore, the reason that steel wool burns in a microwave is actually because heat builds up in thin wires due to their high resistance to those moving electrons. The reason I mention this is because even in a microwave, it's not radiation that directly ignites steel wool. Rather, it's heat buildup and the unique properties of the steel wool that make it flammable. You can stick a smooth steel spoon in the microwave and it won't combust, at least in theory. I haven't personally tested it. None of the above attributes of steel wool remotely apply to human skin, brain, or organ tissue. We're dense, mushy creatures that are fairly resistant to any heating caused by non-ionizing radiation, especially at the power levels we come across in our daily lives, from radio and TV waves to home Wi-Fi, 4G and 5G signals. Our skin is more reflective of high frequency 5G MM wave signals, and that is of low frequency TV signals. So this is where you would expect to see the most heating according to research. And this article goes on. I will see this here. I will add this in the description box below of this video because I think it's good for people to know. I put my hand up. I did the wrong thing. That's fine. Thank you everyone for telling me and who told me politely. And if it happens again and you have a source for me to look at that disproves something that I've put up, yeah, shoot it over. I need to know so that I can change that kind of stuff. Now, another video that I think is important to talk about is this video that I released. What are questions you should be asking about the current pandemic? So just so everyone understands, the purpose of this video was never, ever supposed to be hard facts. I did a video like that. It was called COVID-19 and the Stupid. This video was supposed to be the alternative perspective. So I asked questions. I said, are our hospital staff in any way, shape or form being exhausted in any way? So that was important. Okay, so I'm not really a media believer. I don't believe everything the media states. So that is why I made this particular video, because it's a compilation of things other people have discovered that I thought, whether it is a fact or whether it is not a fact, is irrelevant. The point is that these people have discovered something that might be worth looking into. That's pretty much it. So I've written here, this virus can be deadly. It is not my wish to play down the severity. I believe that there are people dying from this particular virus, but to outline other factors many are neglecting to note. So again, I state very clearly that the point of this video was to note the discoveries others have made that might not have had the platform that it required. So the point of this video was grassroots people from the ground making certain discoveries. I never said in the video that I believed it all. I just said these are questions we should be asking. Okay, so one point that was made to me, well, first of all, this is David Icke. A lot of people don't take him seriously, and you don't have to. That it's irrelevant how valid his entire channel is. It is irrelevant how valid his entire theories are. None of that is relevant. Okay, so due to the delicate nature of this issue, the doctor who emailed Icke chose to be anonymous. The point of this segment of this video, of this tiny portion of this 2 minutes that I took out of a 1 hour and a half video, is to state that someone felt the need to email him directly, and they remained anonymous. I'm sure he knows their name, but they've remained anonymous in the video to state that this is how COVID-19 is being tested. You cannot test for COVID-19. That was it. I asked a question and I provided the answer according to the purpose of this video. You don't have to believe it. So that's the first point I wanted to make. So I'm not going to apologize for that, because I know the purpose of my video. The video is grassroots, alternative perspectives that people maybe haven't thought about. Okay, so let's move forwards to here. All right, so this is something that I think is worth taking note of. Why isn't the media reporting that the virus has been declassified? All right, and now I move forwards a tiny bit, and where's the highlighted bit? Let me just, I won't bother watching it. Okay, so here. And yet the British government has reclassified COVID-19 as less of a consequence than SARS. That was all I should have read. Everything else here I didn't need to read, because there was someone, I think he was White Rose Society, here. White supremacy is terrorism. If you seek out criticism, let us start at 4 minutes, where you compare fatality rates from other diseases. You're not the first to do it, but I've noticed it's a common trend. COVID-19 hasn't even had its first 1-year anniversary date yet, so any comparison chart is irrelevant. Peace. I was fine with that, and look how polite they were, and look how polite I'm being back. That's the way to give me criticism, guys. Learn from this lefty. Thank you. I actually agree with you, but the reason I brought that up was not to specify that point, but to answer a question regarding the fact that it has been declassified. But I should have cropped it at my point specifically. And that's it. So these are the points I wanted to raise. I made a mistake, and I wear it easily. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Like, I'm a person who's sometimes wrong. That it happens. Yeah. And that's pretty much all I wanted to say. All the other points in this video, I still feel like I completely added them with the purpose of people to look into it themselves, answer the questions themselves. These are alternative perspectives. It is up to you to choose to run with it or not. I don't run with them all myself. And yeah, and I'm just going to illustrate something else. Hang on. Okay, so here I actually show Dr. Oz giving examples about food and which foods you should be eating. Someone said that every single point in the video was garbage. Okay. And then they also claimed that they gave a step-by-step. I never saw it. I will say that my friend James Fox Higgins said once something very important. He said, you cannot allow people to treat you like garbage in your own channel. He goes, you need to set the culture. And if people are treating you like garbage, it just gives permission for everyone else to do that to you too. So yeah, look, I will say something now. I do delete comments, I do block comments, but I also have no reason to lie about which comments I delete and which comments I don't delete. I didn't see a detailed comment section, a detailed comment in the comment section about each and every single point. It just was not there. So Dr. Oz is a very well sought after doctor in the mainstream.
What should you do? Fruits and vegetables, produce make a huge difference. They enhance our immune response. Vitamin D3, which you get from the sun, and when it's a little warmer, that'll be easy for all of us.
So that's a mainstream point that I actually put up, the only mainstream point that I put up, and even that was criticized. So that's a bit unusual to me, but that's okay. I don't mind being told I'm wrong, as I said. And then, yeah, this is what I finished off with. This is the point of the whole video that a couple of people missed, but most people were intelligent enough to realize, okay,
another agenda here.
Could there be another agenda here?
I'm going to leave that to you. I can only do so much in terms of what has been provided for you in terms of alternative information. We have what we have. We see what we have with the government sites and the medical sites. That's all well and good. But it's also worth looking into other things. It's up to you to take it on board. I'm not saying none of it is real. I'm simply saying, have a look at this, and what do you think?
That was the whole point of the entire video. Lost on some people. Yeah, anyway, so the 5G video, the information will be in the description box below, because I think this is a very good article, and I'm really glad that someone was able to source it to me. But I did jump the gun, and I was a bit impulsive, and I apologize for that. The video is not up. I hope everyone knows that. The video is not up. It is down. And yeah, and I just wanted to address that this video here is staying up because there's nothing wrong with it overall. I should have cropped it a little bit beforehand, because you cannot compare SARS and all of that, which has been around far longer, to COVID. But making the contrast is completely understandable, because it was a big deal at the time, and so you want to compare something that was a big deal at the time with something else. I think a better contrast would be in the Spanish flu. Anyway, yeah, this isn't a video that you have to like or dislike or anything like that. It was just me informing you guys that of a couple of mistakes that were made there. Yeah, but yeah, all right, I'll let you guys go. Thanks, bye.